Early morning, April 12, 2015. Baltimore man Freddie Gray is arrested after a police foot pursuit. Shown here on cell phone video, Gray is in handcuffs as police escort him into the back of a police van. The answer to what kills Gray lies in what happens next.
We found new information, and we will continue to find more information as we go.
At a news conference this week, Baltimore police announced the release of what they say are a series of surveillance cameras that show the incident's timeline. 8:39 a.m., Gray runs through a housing complex. Less than 2 minutes later, cameras capture a police van driving towards Gray. Lights flashing, a squad car follows. Just before 8:42 a.m., Gray is on the concrete, under arrest. 2 bicycle cops hover over him. Within seconds, residents casually begin to gather at the scene, some with cell phone cameras. By 8:44 a.m., the police van returns to frame. Its back doors open. Gray appears to be loaded into the back. At 8:46 a.m., the van drives off. A police union attorney told CNN what may have followed is a so-called rough ride, or a deliberate tactic used by police to harm unbelted, handcuffed passengers. Gray was not buckled in, though the police commissioner says he should have been. On its way to the police station, the van makes 3 stops. At 9:11 a.m., nearly 30 minutes after Gray's arrest, the police van is seen making one of those stops. Its back doors open as police pick up another prisoner. 15 minutes later, police call an ambulance for Gray when they arrive at a precinct. Nearly a week since his death, police have still not released a timeline or information about their last interaction with Gray.
We have probable cause to file criminal charges.
Baltimore State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby not mincing words, saying even before police officers placed Freddie Gray inside the police van, he never should have been arrested.
No crime had been committed by Mr. Gray.
Gray was found carrying a knife, but the prosecutor said it was legal.
Mr. Gray was then placed in a prone position with his arms handcuffed behind his back. It was at this time that Mr. Gray indicated that he could not breathe and It was at this time that Mr. Gray indicated that he could not breathe and it was at this time that Mr. Gray indicated that he could not breathe and
Can't tell if there's a police officer in that car. Probably not with the amount of people that are on top of it.
We report from Baltimore, where the governor of Maryland has declared a state of emergency, and the mayor of Baltimore has announced a week-long curfew beginning tomorrow night, a curfew that cannot come soon enough. Tonight, we have witnessed lawlessness and chaos on the streets as the violence escalates despite calls for peace. All this in the wake of today's funeral for a young man who died of severe injuries while in police custody. Baltimore is burning after a day of looting. Rioters clashing violently with police. Tonight, a community center in flames lights up the city as police and community activists try to take back the streets. Causing chaos earlier today. Rioters armed with gas masks, gearing ready for a fight. The police force under siege, at least 50 officers injured. The mayor taking to the streets tonight to condemn those responsible. The mayor taking to the streets tonight to condemn those responsible. The mayor taking to the streets tonight to condemn those responsible. The mayor taking to the streets tonight to condemn those responsible.
It was at this time that Mr. Gray indicated that he could not breathe